David, do you want to order something on Uber Eats?
Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I don't know. I thought we could check out the site, find something interesting to review on the show.
How about pizza? But I don't know, pizza kind of feel like rice too.
Let's check out Domino's. Let's see what Domino's has.
There's a lot of pizza.
Whoa,
Wait, what?
Whoa, what's that?
I said rice before, right?
Pizza rice bowl. What is this? They got a bunch of them. What is this? Whoa! Pizza rice bowl Domino's Deluxe.
What is pepper on it?
Where?
Pepper on it.
Oh, here?
Yeah. That spelling.
I don't know.
Digging that.
Whoever's doing their website's really on it today. Butter rice, tomato sauce, onion, green peppers, pepper on it, Italian sausage, mushrooms. Okay. What else have they got? Whoa. Oh, interesting. Ooh, cool. Interesting. Dang, this looks good.
Beef.
Ooh, char grilled beef. Dang, dude.
Nice.
The beef has been grilled.
Spelling is going on.
I mean,
Domino's today.
you're not lying, it does look quite grilled. Seafood special.
All creatures of the deep in there.
Look at that. Ooh, I see some tentacles. Good grief.
Dang.
What is going on here?
Dang.
Five cheese rice bowl. I'm feeling this one, and
That
also
looks balanced to me, that one. So,
also the beef bowl.
sure.
That
Yeah.
looks boss, dude.
As it's Domino's, you gotta have pepperoni somewhere, right?
The deluxe.
Yeah. If you're
Cool.
down.
All right. Awesome.
Sweet.
Let's do it. Hello, thank you for joining us again for Japan After Dark. I'm Alex,
I'm David.
and as you can see, we've ordered some rice bowls from Domino's on Uber Eats.
Very unique new item that they're
Yeah.
selling in Japan. Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised. Like, we ordered on Uber Eats, so I was expecting like a freelance Uber Eats person, but
Okay.
it was a Domino's guy that came. So I have no idea what's going on.
Have you ever had a pizza rice bowl before?
I haven't. No, I'm a huge fan of rice bowls. Like, I love like Gyu Don, Gyu Meshi it's called sometimes, from like all the like nationwide chains. I'm a huge fan. It's really good, junky Japanese food, I think. But this is the first time I've seen a pizza rice bowl.
Yeah, what could be more junky Japanese food than that?
It's a good question.
Going by the website, they have 7 types.
Right.
I think when I first saw the poster for this, I didn't expect them to have that many. I thought it'd just be like 1 or 2.
It's kind of
Like
surprising.
a gimmick thing. But
Yeah.
it looks like they put quite a lot of effort into this. So
Yeah. So today we ordered 3 types
Yep.
of pizza rice bowl.
3 at the 7. Yeah.
Yep.
What was the first one we got?
So the one on top here is a
Korean?
like a Korean style Gyu kalbi.
Yeah, you can usually get the Korean kind of yakiniku or barbecue meat on the regular pizzas here, which is quite popular, I think.
Oh.
Bit like a bulgogi or something like that.
Yeah.
Kalbi.
It's really good on pizza.
This one looks like it's quite heavy on the garlic, so they put like a lot of garlic on here.
Yeah, you can see the cloves on top.
This one is cheese, kalbi, garlic, and green peppers.
So-
Butter rice.
Yeah. One of the options we did on order was a pizza rice bowl called Garlic Master. The one we have here that we ordered has like huge chunks of garlic cloves just like kind of thrown on top of it.
Yeah,
So I can't even imagine what the Garlic Master was like.
it must be 2 or 3 times the amount of garlic. Looking
Yeah.
at the picture, yeah. That one had like little wiener sausages or something on it. So yeah. This one looks kind of simple. Like it only has four toppings.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to see, did they just put the pizza topping on rice? Or have they done something else with it?
Yeah.
Incorporate it all together or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
I guess the easiest method for them would be to just take what they've already done on like a pizza pie and throw it on some rice instead.
The box is quite cool, so it has like a pizza-shaped window on top.
Very clever.
And it looks like it's been cooked in like a tin foil kind of packaging, like a gratin would be cooked. Or
Right,
something.
exactly.
This one was, I think, the cheapest of the three, or the equal cheapest. They're not all the same price.
My gosh, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's completely sealed, but I can smell it. Like, very...
It's very strong. The smell is very strong.
distinctly. Yeah.
Garlic,
Ooh.
pizza smell, cheese.
Good grief.
It doesn't look huge, but I imagine because it's rice, it might be a little bit on the heavier side than a pizza. So, we'll see.
Okay. But luckily, it's not a huge serving.
No, it's not huge.
Yeah. This would be like
it looks heavy on the toppings.
It is.
Like equal toppings to rice.
It's quite heavy in general, too.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly not very deep of a dish.
Yeah.
It's pretty shallow. Ooh, I'm getting like something spicy in there.
Spicy.
Or it could just be the green pepper.
Alright, cheers, Alex.
Cheers.
That's good. Thank you, Mas. The rice is quite well cooked, I think.
I'm surprised how fresh this tastes
Yeah.
for a Domino's product.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to throw shade or anything when I say that, but
It's less greasy than the pizza.
yeah.
Actually. I like the freshness of the green pepper, particularly in this. And the meat is quite sweet, as you'd expect with green meat.
Yeah, there is some sweetness to it.
As strong as the garlic smells, it's not the strongest flavour.
I haven't really even noticed any garlic flavor.
Yeah, it's there, but the meat is stronger. I think.
It's mostly the scent that's strong with the garlic.
But the rice does have a buttery taste.
Yum. Yeah, they did very well with balancing everything out. I gotta say, kudos to Domino's on this one.
It all kind of blends together
Yeah.
as one taste. You don't taste individual things. Everything is like working as one flavour.
And if you're thinking it looks very similar to their pizzas, visually, yes,
Usually it does, yeah.
but it's totally different.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like a pizza on rice. It tastes like they made a new thing
Yeah.
with rice.
I would say this is for people who find pizza ordinarily too heavy.
Yeah, leaving you with that like cloggy, heavy feeling after you eat.
Yeah,
So,
I know whenever I eat pizza, I always feel like
Yeah.
completely, like my whole entire body is clogged.
Yeah.
After eating pizza.
Especially fast food pizza like Domino's,
Yeah.
because they put so much cheese on it,
Yeah.
so much greasy cheese.
Yeah.
They just like, you feel like you need to sleep for a few hours or something.
I feel dirty.
Like sweat out the cheese the next day. or
Exactly.
something.
Yeah, it takes about 24 hours.
I don't think you'd feel like with this. There's not a huge amount of cheese on here. There's enough cheese. There is also an actual cheese one as well. 5 cheeses. So,
Yeah, I don't think I could handle that one.
but even that one, I think if it was with rice like this and in moderation, not too
Better
greasy.
than pizza. You know, somebody out there is ordering this as an appetizer to like their extra large pizza.
Someone's doing that right now.
Yeah.
So the next one I think is a steak one. It's a beef one. This one comes with tomato sauce, char grilled beef, spinach, cheese, and mushrooms.
Okay. I was actually most excited for this one.
This one is the most expensive one, so this one is 1,300 yen. But you'd expect that with beef, I guess. So.
And Domino's products.
That too, yeah. I think there's a fair amount of beef on it, so should we crack it open?
Yeah. It's very pretty in the
Ooh.
presentation. Wow. It's still very hot as well.
Yeah, we got this about 15 minutes ago, right? So yeah, it still looks pretty hot.
I'm quite impressed with Domino's on this. kind of looks above their ability.
This one definitely has a different smell, not the garlicky smell of the last one.
Well, it already smells different from your typical beef bowl.
So if you become a fan of this show, you'll discover I hate mushrooms. So I might pass that to you later if you want.
I actually didn't know that.
Do you like mushrooms?
Yeah. Wait, I think that's worth exploring. Like all mushrooms, you know?
I can eat enoki.
Okay.
I don't like thick mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Like fat mushrooms. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have anything you can't eat or don't eat, like vegetables?
For me, mostly crab.
Oh, crab. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned crab before. Yeah.
I've tried so many times throughout my life to be okay with crab. Every time I try, it's still. I don't know.
Right. Cheers. Let's try out the beef.
Cheers. Whoa! Immediately, that's way more cheesy.
The biggest difference for me is the smokiness of the beef. There's like a barbecue char-grilled taste to this.
Yes, it's very prominent. This is also much more oily.
Yeah, what I like about this is there's not huge amounts of beef, but you taste beef everywhere on all the rice.
I will say this has the stronger flavoring that I would usually associate with fast food pizza. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing. The kalbi one we just tried before this had a much subtler taste. This one is much more.
If you like that kind of fast food hamburger, not artificial, but like it's gone for a grill or something,
Yeah.
a little fatty flavour, then you'll probably enjoy this, I think. This one feels like it will sit on you more than the other one. Like we were saying that if you eat an actual Domino's pizza, it will sit on you for a day or something.
It's saltier too.
It is quite salty.
It's still pretty tasty, but I think I was actually more impressed with the kalbi. This one is exactly what I would expect this to taste like.
So we didn't really mention the very unique items they have in Domino's Japan compared to America or the UK. I feel like they put quite a lot of effort into special pizzas here, or pretty odd topping combinations.
Yeah,
that you don't get overseas. Especially in Asia, Korea and Japan, we get really interesting things in McDonald's, KFC, Domino's. Yeah.
I know at pizza places, one of the most popular family favorite flavorings is the shrimp mayonnaise pizza. The ebimayo pizza. It's got a very sweet taste to it with little shrimps on top and some mayonnaise kind of smothered on.
Like okonomiyaki style, right?
Yeah.
Like crisscross mayonnaise. Yeah.
For those who have never tried it before, I'm sure it sounds pretty disgusting to you. But there's something about Japanese mayonnaise that it's just different. It has a completely different flavoring from other mayonnaise from other countries.
It has that creamy, little bit vinegary quality, so it doesn't feel like pure grease.
Yeah.
Like Western mayonnaise sometimes tastes like. So, and it's sometimes a little sweet as well. So it kind of works with cheese sometimes.
Yeah.
But it does sound quite strange, mayonnaise on pizza. Not even put on after they cook it, before they cook it. Yeah.
I could be wrong on this, and if I am, we can cut this part out. But I looked it up once, and I believe what I read was Western style mayonnaise, it uses only the egg whites.
Oh, I heard that too. Yeah.
Whereas Japanese mayonnaise uses the yolk as well, which totally changes the flavor. Still to this day, I do not see the merit of Western mayonnaise.
You get some other interesting toppings here, so the Korean meat on the pizza, potato mayonnaise I've heard of before. Right?
Yeah, so, there's also one called German potato.
Yeah.
German potato pizza. It's like baked potato, I guess.
It's somewhere half between mashed potato and baked potato.
Yeah, it's kind of thrown on.
One thing Domino's does do is, we mentioned before with snacks, many companies will feature certain areas. So they do like an area of Japan pizza. So if you ever visit, definitely look out for those. If you order from Domino's, what do you get?
I'm a very simple man. I order what they call here the American pizza, which is just a pepperoni pizza, essentially. I don't know why they don't call it pepperoni pizza. They call it the American pizza. Yeah.
We call it the American in England too, I think. And we call that like pepperoni and jalapeno the American hot. Recently I've been getting the New Yorker from Domino's. If I order from there. I don't order very often.
Isn't that the huge one?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, supposedly like a New York sized pizza, but it's not that big. It's not as big as a real New York pizza.
Sometimes I get the teriyaki chicken pizza, which is definitely not available in America. It's like a sweet teriyaki chicken topping with some, again, mayonnaise, kind of smothered on top, kind of like that.
Teddy mayo. Teddy mayo, I think they call it. Teddy mayo.
Teddy mayo?
Teddy mayo. Yeah.
Why Teddy?
Teriyaki. Teriyaki.
Oh, okay.
Teddy
I was thinking like teddy bear. I was like, what?
But all of the fast food places have some teriyaki thing as a constant menu item.
One thing I've noticed is Domino's specifically seems to taste a little different in Japan compared to America.
Tastes different.
Yeah, like it's less greasy here, I feel. It is also very possible that when I moved here, they just happened to like change their recipe or something.
Yeah, pizza seems to be getting more and more popular in Japan. Not only like fast food, but actually like very good quality Italian restaurants. Yeah. In Matsushima, we have some pizzerias that don't serve pasta. They only make pizza.
Really?
So we don't want to just be the junk channel. So of course we will review some local pizzas soon.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
Well, speaking of pepperoni and the American, it's called the Domino's Deluxe Rice Bowl.
That's right.
It's kind of the American, I guess.
Yeah. So our third and last pizza rice bowl for today, again, is the Deluxe. This is, I would assume, the closest thing to pizza that we'll try today.
Or just their standard classic pizza. So
it kind of seemed like the safest bet. Like we know exactly what we're gonna get here. No.
But then we might not.
Oh, dude, smell that. That's straight up pizza.
It's the most pizza-y smelling one, I would say.
Yeah.
So the toppings on this one are pepperoni, green peppers, mushrooms, onions, and some sausage. Don't they call it Italian sausage? It's like a piece of sausage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How do you feel about the Italian sausage?
That's okay. It tastes a little processed to me.
Yeah, me too.
The taste is not so bad. I don't mind the taste.
Really?
But the texture is a bit like it's half bread or something. I think they're using some filler. It has a very oregano herb.
Yeah,
taste.
I've never been a fan of the flavoring of Italian sausage. It's too
herby.
Yeah, too herby.
Yeah, I don't mind the herbiness of it. I like herbs, but it can overwhelm the other things on the pizza. Yeah.
So again, it smells like a straight up Domino's pizza.
It does, yeah. And is this the cheesiest one? Would you say?
Visually, I think the beef one looked cheesier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the Kalbi one.
What I like about this one is the tomato sauce is going all into the rice. So it's kind of starting to look like a tomato risotto or something.
Yeah. The Italian sausage flavoring is very strong. I'm a little torn on this one.
This one tastes the most how I expected it to taste. Because it has like really distinct Domino's taste.
Yep.
I think the reason is that it's the only one with Domino's tomato sauce in it. Pizza sauce.
I was going to say, yeah, the texture that really comes out from this is the tomato sauce texture. A little pasty, I guess.
Yeah, like a tomato puree kind of taste. And the pepperoni taste is very strong as well.
So I like that aspect of it, like the texture. The Italian sausage is a little overpowering.
For me, I wish the pepperoni was a little like more charred. You know when you get like pepperoni, it's like charred around the outside, and then you get like the oil in the middle of the pepperoni.
Yeah, this did not have that.
It could just be to do with the cooking time.
That one for me was the heaviest. I'm starting to feel like I just ate a pizza, actually. The pizza regret feelings are the same for this. Well, that is quite interesting. Those 3 bowls we just tried are all extremely different.
It makes me think, what are the other ones like, actually? Should we choose our favourite one?
Yeah. For me, it's quite easy this time.
Me too. My favourite one was the Kabi.
Okay, me too.
Same.
Yeah.
Mm.
It had the freshest taste. It was the least heavy on your stomach. Everything just kind of seemed very well balanced. It had the sweetness of the kalbi. Yeah, everything was cooked very well.
Everything kind of blended well together. Nice balance. A little sweet, but had the green pepper bitterness as well. So, yeah.
It kind of reminds me of eating margarita pizza.
Really?
Yeah, not in the sense of like the same taste, but pizzas you imagine something very heavy and greasy. But a margarita pizza is usually lighter and fresher. Right? So I had the same experience with this rice bowl. I was expecting something heavier and greasy, but it was surprisingly light and fresh.
Do you have a second or third?
Yeah, my second favorite would be the beef bowl.
Yeah, the steak.
Yeah, the steak, yes. Pretty good. A little too salty, I guess, but tasty.
For me, that one, the charcoal taste came across the strongest.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, which I quite liked, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you, it was a little on the salty side, not too salty. Yeah. So your third favourite was the Domino's Deluxe?
Deluxe, yes. And that's a distant third for me.
Really?
It'd be like first, second, third.
I wonder if that's because we ate that one last, though, too. That might have had some bearing on it. Right? It's been there longer. It's not as fresh as the other one.
Yeah, probably, but I think only slightly.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that it's a deluxe pizza rice bowl. Like it's essentially the same thing you would order from Domino's on a pizza, but on rice instead. It's very heavy, very greasy. The tomato sauce and all that.
Yeah, I think because I like Italian sausage a little more than you, the gap isn't so big. I would still go probably with the beef as the second best one.
Okay.
But the Domino's Deluxe one is a little closer. So if they got a little more char on the pepperoni, something like that,
Okay.
they could close the gap.
The kalbi, I give that between 1 and 5. 4, I guess.
I'm slightly surprised that Domino's made that.
Yeah.
So maybe I could bump them up a little higher.
Maybe 4.5.
Yeah.
Not a 5, but
Yeah, you can't give Domino's a 5.
somewhere in the 4 range.
For fast food, the Domino's, it was a little fresher than I expected. But yeah, I go with a 4 on that one.
For the char grilled steak rice bowl, I give this a 3.5.
3.5? Okay.
So in my mind, 3 is average. It's better than average.
Yeah, I found the saltiness a little much, so I'll go with a 3.
And the deluxe.
Yeah, you don't seem into that one at all, so I think you're going to give it like a 2 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a 2.
2.
I'm not vicious enough to give it a 1. That would be something I actively like.
I feel like if that was
There's
on pizza, you'd give it a higher score. Like you prefer that on pizza to rice.
Yeah.
It's more pizza than rice. So,
Yeah.
whereas the other ones can work on rice. I guess.
Even on pizza, I would probably only give it a 3.
Really, might be a little higher.
Yeah.
I guess that tomato sauce just matches pizza better than rice. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with. What do you say? 2.
2.
Okay, I'll give it a 2.5 because I don't mind the sausage. So
Okay.
cut the mushrooms, I give you a 2.6. This is pretty interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Domino's on rice. Yeah, some surprises, some not so surprises, I guess. But yeah, would you want to try the other ones? Or?
I would, yeah. I'm curious about. There's 6 total, right?
7. 7. I think.
So, okay.
7, yeah.
So we tried 3 today, so there's still another 4 we can try.
I don't know if this is a permanent thing.
When did this actually start?
It started about a month ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. If they do them for much longer, then we could try them out. But it depends how they go with the Japanese public, how popular they are, if they become a permanent item. So, if not, we could try one of the special Japanese pizzas we mentioned that focus on different areas, like Hokkaido cheese and seafood from somewhere else. So that'd be something we could do. Yeah.
We could review some local pizza shops too.
Okay, well, thanks for watching another episode. If you have any requests for any fast food you'd like us to try, like Domino's, KFC, McDonald's, sometimes they have special items. If you go on their Japanese website, you'll see what they're selling.
Please subscribe, please leave us a comment. If you have any requests, please let us know and we'll try to get to it. Please hit the little bell icon so you can be notified when we make a new release or if we go live. Until next time.
See you next time, guys.
See ya.
Thank you.